Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Good morning to Pub Crawl Eve with Elliot and Darwin.
Good morning. Good morning.
How you
Pub
doing,
Crawl
big man?
Eve. I'm good, man. How are you?
Pub Crawl Eve.
Yes,
Did
yes.
you do any extra?
One more sleep.
One more sleep. Did you do any extra, like hydration things for the pub crawl this year?
Had a coconut water
Coconut
this
water?
morning, a B12 shot yesterday.
Hell yeah!
Getting geared up.
Oh, the B12 shots. That's with
We got free B12 shots here. If you're coming to the pub crawl, you can. Jessica Norris, one of our sponsors, with On the Bright Side, is doing free B12 shots when you come to the office, and you get your shirt.
There we
Here, your Safe Second Base shirt by State 48. This is last year's, and
I don't know. This is like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love the beer one, but there's the shirt. It's got all the sponsors on the back. Elliot's on the back here, but all the sponsors on the back. It's got a QR code for the Venmo for the 50/50 raffle, but yeah, it's got the license plate. Whoop. So pretty cool shirt. But yeah, Jessica's doing the B12 shots. So if you're coming today's the last day to get your shirts here, and otherwise you get them at check-in tomorrow at the Uncommon at noon.
So we got pub crawl tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Starts at noon.
Noon.
Check-in is at
the Uncommon.
The Uncommon.
At the Uncommon.
So we starting at the Uncommon at noon, and you can also. There was something happening slightly before that. That was awesome. That was a new thing. Was it the Tipsy Egg was given?
Tipsy Egg, which is right next door to Uncommon shared kitchen. They're doing 10% off your bill if you want to go get breakfast there beforehand, whatever. And then also the Uncommon's doing $10 breakfast burritos tomorrow. So
$10. All right. So pub crawl veteran move would be to definitely go get
get some food in your belly.
Get some food in your belly
get
before
some food
you start
in there
running around.
Before you start crawling and getting your free drinks.
Yeah. This is going to be a pretty awesome day because not only are we going to be saving second base.
Yes.
But we're going to get to see a lot of our friends.
Yeah.
And so that was one thing I wanted to talk to you a little bit about. Like the pub crawl, one of the things that it's kind of like a mini reunion, in so to speak, because
it is.
You see so many people that you only see like once or twice a year.
Once a year. I see people here all week. We're checking them in. I only see them once a year, and it's great to see them. I wish I saw them more, but I'm glad that I do get to see them at least once a year.
It's really cool, the energy that when you put out the energy to get people together.
Yeah.
I saw Oscar yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get to meet his daughter. She's now of age to be going to proper pub crawls.
She's 21. She's a new realtor as well. Yeah.
And then we're going to see, I saw Eric Kavner.
Kavner's coming.
We haven't seen Eric Kavner.
Tony and Joanne are like veterans, and Luke and Erica Carmona, they come all the time. She's a survivor. Survivors get free tickets, free shirt, free tickets.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Regular tickets are $75. We're still selling them. We're running low on shirts. We might run out this year.
Run out of shirts?
I kind of hope we do, because I usually have boxes of extras. I don't know what to do with them, and I give them away. I've donated them to different charities and organizations, but we might run out. So I cannot guarantee you a shirt. And probably after today, I probably can't guarantee you a shirt. But got all different sizes. But yeah, I would not wait to get your tickets, and I would come down here today and get your shirts and your bags and your ticket.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So as the pub crawl works, for those of you that don't know, you can either stay with the group, right?
Yeah.
Or you can come pick up your shirt, go to one place and leave.
You can go to one bar, 6, anything in between, wherever you want. It's kind of a free for all. There's 6 bars: Uncommon, Perch, Stillery, Rec Rio, Craft 64, La Ristra. Free drink at each place. But yeah, we're going to start at Uncommon. We'll probably be there for at least an hour and a half, maybe longer, because check-in takes a while. We're usually at the first bar the longest. Then we're going to go over to the Perch.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to Stillery. And then we're going to go to Rec Rio. And you're DJing. He's guest DJing.
At Rec Rio.
He's warming up the tables. You got a hold of Chris. I connected you guys. Okay, cool. Chris is awesome. He's the manager at Rec Rio and Uncommon. And then, Craft 64 and La Ristra, great bars, really, really good food, good pizza at Craft 64. I think the plan is to go to those places and eat at one of them,
I think I'm going to do an appetizer tour. So that was going to be one thing I was going to do. I was going to do an appetizer tour, have an app at each place.
Yeah.
And then that way I could share the apps with other people and meet them. And also I can do a little review over which had the best
app. Yeah.
And I already know I love the pizza. I already know I love La Rista's chips and dip trio thing. And they had like a taquito thing that I had last year.
Mm-hmm.
Distillery's always got good food.
Yeah, they got that hot
So
chicken.
I'm gonna try to figure out where I'm gonna be watching the Devils.
Devils. So Devils are at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. We gotta watch
So
the Devils.
yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna probably have to watch the first quarter at Uncommon, and then maybe go to Perch for the second quarter,
And then halftime flip over to Distillery
for the second half and stay there. Yeah, that's probably the plan, but we'll see how it goes. But hopefully it's a good game. I've got some buddies from Lubbock, some that live here and some that live there, and I was talking a little trash. Sent them the Kalen Balaj video from 2016 where he scored 8 touchdowns.
Well,
and I was at that game here with some of them guys.
So wait. He scored 8 touchdowns in one game.
He scored 8. It was against Mahomes. Cliff Kingsbury was the coach at Tech. Didn't even know who those guys were at the time.
Right.
8 touchdowns. I think one was receiving, and the rest were rushing. But
so was this like
insane.
like did they think they were good, and then we came in with Kalen Balaj and ran 8 touchdowns on him and kind of ruined their season?
And our quarterback, guess who our quarterback was? Caleb was. We had a twins half birthday yesterday. We had the boys came over, Caleb and Jackson, and we were talking about it for ASU. You're never going to guess who the quarterback is. Manny Wilkins.
Manny Wilkins.
Yeah, dude.
We had a kid named Manny Wilkins.
Yeah,
was he any good?
I remember him, but I don't know if he was the starter for a year or just filling in or what. But yeah. But yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you out there, Manny. I hope you're doing well.
yeah.
Jeez.
Go Manny.
Yeah, he got high enough to be the Devils' our QB1 for a nice little butt whooping in Texas. So
yeah.
I don't know. I've just been on this like positivity thing with the sports.
All right.
And so
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid. Like, what's the point of being a sports fan if you're going to hate your team?
Yeah.
You know, like I go on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just mad at people who've watched like 3 years of football try to dictate the entire feeling over like 5 or 6 football games. And like, it doesn't even matter. Like, just have fun. Who cares?
I love the NFL this year.
Yeah,
I love it. There's no like dominant team. The Chiefs aren't, and the Eagles aren't the dominant teams they were. It's wide open. I feel like the Packers, the Chargers could make a run. The Ravens, I mean, I looked at their schedule this morning. Like, I know they're 1-5, but their schedule's so easy. They could still make a run. Who else? I mean, there's a lot of teams that are in it still. I mean,
last night,
Tampa Bay.
Last night, Joe Flacco was like 40 years old.
Yeah.
Just
get 2 40-year-old quarterbacks going at it last night.
They were just looking like it was nothing because you can't hit the quarterback anymore.
Yeah.
So it used to be a quarterback would go back in the pocket and he would throw, and you would get one extra step, and you could plaster him.
Yeah.
And they could only do that maybe like a quarterback could only handle it like maybe 20 times a game. Now they can't touch them, so they throw 40 times a game.
Yeah. That was crazy.
It was amazing, but
so Cardinals, you still drinking the Kool-Aid on the Cardinals?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, everybody's like bad, and it's not ideal.
Look, backup quarterback looked good.
It's not. I mean, it hasn't been ideal. Would I much rather be 4-2 than 2-4 if I was the Cardinals? But yeah.
But
I still, when I look at the totality of all 6 games, it's like
they've lost some close games.
5 really easy plays that you could turn this game, and if guys that are skill position NFL players just make routine plays, you're 4-2, maybe even better. And so it's not like they're getting blown out. It's not the same old Cardinals. This is not we're losing by 20 points and we're done by the end of the first quarter and no fight. This is not that.
3 games they lost by walk-off field goals, right? 3 games in a row, yeah.
And I mean, you were there with me the first years, like 1996 and 7 and 8.
Yeah,
like
it was brutal.
It was brutal. This is not that.
No, it's not. No.
And we're just a little bit away. And I think we beat the Packers this weekend. There's like the Packers are just like every other
never know
halfway good team. They're just one level above.
Yeah.
And I really think it's the fact that the coaches know how the coaches of the good teams have like 10 to 15 plays that are like going to work 80 or 90% of the time.
Yeah.
You know, like last night, Joe Flacco was basically doing the same play over and over and over again, and the other team couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
And when you find that play, you can just run it until the other team takes it away, and then you do the counter. And the coaches that figure that out the fastest seem to be the ones that are having winning records. So you just got to get to that spot, and I think the Cardinals are.
We'll see.
You know what? They're going to win. I mean, like,
never know.
They're kind of due. You can't have that much bad luck. 4 games in a row. Are you going to make it 5?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I've seen 7-game losing streaks before, but those teams were not. These are not those those Ken Wisenhunt teams that would start out 4-2 and then lose 7 in a row in the middle of the season.
Right.
This is not that team. So I feel like they're going to win a game, and then it's all going to just snowball.
We'll see.
And I don't know. If you're a fan of the Detroit Lions, 2 years ago, right before they became good, they were 1-6.
Yeah.
And then they had a snap of a finger. They figured it out, and they finished 9-8. And then they never looked back.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying the Cardinals are now going to be the Detroit Lions, but it just takes, when you're young and you have your average team is like 23, 4 years old, they don't know how to like all the way play the whole game yet. And then once you do, I think you're going to see the Cardinals snap.
Okay.
So that's my like homer take, flag boy edition. But like, why go to the games? Why be a fan if you're going to think the worst?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a realist. Well, then don't be a fan then. If you're not a fan, if that's called real. Fan is short for
fanatic.
Right. So might as well be a fan. Might as well be a fan and just enjoy the games.
There you go.
So if you had to name the Cardinals as a movie, what would you name the Cardinals season, or just this overall team vibe that you have right now? What would you call it?
Well, they've lost a lot of close games, right? They've lost 3 games in a row by field goals. They haven't gotten blown out. They lost to a bad Tennessee team, lost by a field goal, should have beat the Niners, came back against the Seahawks, looked good last week against who'd we play? Anyways, they looked good last week. But anyways, I think there's a movie called Too Close for Comfort. And I would go with that just because they've lost some close games. How about you? What do you got?
I don't know. I was like, to me, it just reminds me of like those like Pulp Fiction or Hangover, where like you don't know the ending. You think you know the ending, but there's like they convolute the story, and then before you know it, Chow jumps out of like you just never know what's gonna happen. And so I feel like I'm just on this like comedy of like The Hangover. It's just like I've already done this before, and I have a hangover, and I just don't care anymore. And I think it's just I just have a feeling it's gonna be okay. I just have a feeling it's gonna be okay. So I don't know. I'm gonna say Hangover because I feel like I have a hangover from this team.
Yeah.
And it's like you never know what the story is gonna be, and you just want to keep watching it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with The Hangover. But
okay.
That's pretty cool. We got another season that's starting here, Dar.
Suns
in the Valley.
Yeah.
So I do not have season tickets this year. I gave them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just couldn't do this. I just couldn't do it anymore.
It's a lot of games, man. It's during the week, and it's a lot.
And
it's expensive too.
It's one thing to be a Cardinals season ticket holder. You can kind of like get over it.
Yeah.
And then you get back up for it, and then you re-talk yourself into
you get a whole week.
Fine, and you get a whole week. But when it's the constant,
every
and
2
the
to 3
team
days.
wasn't even trying.
Oh, they're hurt all the time, and the whole load management stuff.
Oh,
and, yeah. And if you're going to go see the other team play, and they're resting their stars, so but I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see what the Suns can do this year. I mean, KD's just, I was rooting for him, but he's kind of a downer, man. He's kind of a cancer, a Debbie Downer. He's not like he's a great player, but not a glue guy. I like the team and I like the guys they got. I don't know. Maybe they'll make the playoffs, but at least hopefully they'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
And battle.
I wish Kevin the best. Whatever. I don't think anything. I think he came here and was exactly who he was. I think the management misplayed what it would look like with the group that we had.
Yeah.
And I like the new group.
Yeah,
I've been watching the preseason games, and they have a little.
I've seen that.
They have some hand signals. They have some vibe about them.
It's like the old Suns with Bridges and the Cam and the Twins and all that. Yeah.
I'm not predicting anything. I'm just predicting that it'll be much more enjoyable to be a Suns fan.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch.
It will have been the last couple of years, and that's really all you can ask for is just look for something positive. Like this optimistic thing it's kind of contagious, because then when you start doing it into everything, where you're like, why can't that be good?
Yeah.
Why does it all have to be bad? And there's a lot of things that you just got to give it some air. Like maybe it's never going to work, Devin Booker and Jalen Green. Maybe it does.
Defense is looking good. Jackson told me last night, top 10 defense preseason, I don't know if that means a whole lot.
The Suns are?
Yeah.
Dude, they were. Dude, okay, the Lakers brought out whatever their opening day roster is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So LeBron is not playing until middle of November.
Yeah, Luka was in there though.
And Luka was in there.
Yeah.
The Suns did not play their top 10 players.
Mm-hmm.
So they started at number 11 and went 11 and played their third string basically.
Uh-huh.
And they played right with the Lakers in the second half. The Lakers pulled out their starters, and the Suns blew the doors off them with like Jared Butler and Jordan Godwin going off for like 70 points between them. They couldn't stop anybody.
Yeah.
And
Home openers Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kings, yeah. I might go.
And so, yeah, I'm gonna go to the home opener.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get nosebleeds and just go check it out.
Me and the boys are gonna go. Yeah.
You can get nosebleeds for like
cheap,
$25.
Yeah.
It's like nothing.
Yeah.
And so, I'm gonna go check it out too. And just I've probably gone to 8 of the last 10
openers,
home openers. And so I'll go check it out and just have a good time.
See what it's all about.
I just think it's going to be more fun to watch.
Yeah, I agree. Totally.
And when those guys are trying
they were brutal to watch last year.
And like, I don't think Golden State, like their average starting lineup is like 33 years old.
Yeah.
Did they watch how fast the NBA was last year?
Yeah, OKC and Houston are going to be the teams to beat. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some good, we'll see. Yeah, it'll be fun to watch.
It's not the star-driven league. It's going to be kind of like the NFL, where I think.
Well, the stars are kind of aging out, right? LeBron and
so who's the
Durant
next star?
And Curry, they're kind of aging out.
I was just doing a fantasy basketball draft, and like Cade Cunningham is like consistently going in the top 10.
Yeah, sure, I don't know who that is.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I gotta brush up my
Detroit
stuff.
Like Detroit Pistons guy is maybe one of the 10 best players, and nobody even knows about.
There's a whole bunch of young guys coming up. That'll be the next.
The Atlanta Hawks.
Okay, yeah.
They have a really good team. They have a guy I'm gonna show you named Jalen Johnson.
Okay.
Like, he's really good.
Okay.
He was hurt last year, but if him and Trae Young play together.
Spurs got a good young team. Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll see.
But I don't like the teams that cheated. Dallas cheated. Somehow they get rid of Luka and they end up with Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
And then,
it'll be fun. It should be fun to watch.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
And then is Victor Wembanyama. He's now 7'5".
Yeah.
He grew 2 inches at like 22 years old.
Dude,
or whatever. He grew 2 inches.
Yeah, hopefully he stays healthy. He's fun to watch as well.
There's another player that grew an inch this year. It's going to be a.
Yeah.
Did you see that meme?
No.
there's a player in the NBA with his last name is his first name is Grady.
Oh yeah, Grady Dick. Yeah.
Grady Dick grew an inch this year.
I've seen that. Yeah.
He had a whole thing like Wemby grew 2 inches and Grady Dick just
one.
But hey, Grady grew. Grady grew.
Use your imagination there.
So now we got the Suns. With the baseball season finishing, do you have a team you're choosing in the World Series?
Not anyone but the Dodgers.
Anybody but the Dodgers? Okay.
Yeah, but I think the Dodgers they're up 3-0. I know they won again last night. They beat the Brewers, so it's probably going to be what's the Mariners Blue Jays series? Is that 2-1?
It's 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah,
so whoever
I'm going for the Mariners.
Yeah, I mean they got a bunch of old D-backs. Yeah, so I mean either one of those AL teams because. Sounds like the Brewers are toast. Maybe they'll win one more or win one and get lucky and get the gentleman's sweep. But I've only watched one game of playoffs. To be honest, it was that like 17-inning game.
Oh, the Mariner one.
Yeah,
that was a good game.
Yeah, that was like a Friday night. Yeah,
that was some good pitching.
The only game I've watched. I've had it on, but I haven't really sat down and actually watched a game. Yeah, it's hard to get it. I don't know. It's hard to get into when your team's not in it. Yeah.
Well, I call them the Mariners or
the Mariners or
the Mariner backs.
Mariner backs, yeah. And they've never won the World Series, and so that'd be cool. I don't know if they have either. They had some good teams back in the day. They never won. Blue Jays won with Joe Carter, like back to back in the early '90s. But yeah, I was hoping the Brewers would do something. They never won a World Series either. So
the Brewers have this like great team in the regular season,
and they choke.
And then they get to the playoffs, and they have good pitching. They have everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is that they just don't seem to manufacture it into the playoffs. The team I'm going for is the Mariners. I think they're like the Diamondbacks of the AL West. I think we have a lot of relationships. It seems like we trade a lot of players with them, and those teams seem to like be somewhat like us, just in the AL. And I think we got Cattell from them, and then we
Yeah, that's
got
right.
Suarez was there before, and
Yeah.
he goes back.
Yeah.
Jerry DePoto, I think is his name, is their general manager. He was here when the Diamondbacks were good in the early
Mhm.
2000s, and we didn't promote him, so he went there. So I just think they mesh a lot, and I don't know. I guess I'm going for the Mariners and somebody new to win, and
no Dodgers.
no Dodgers. But I will give the Dodgers a little bit of luck. Like, even though they spend all that money, it's still hard to get guys to play together and to care.
Sure.
And it kind of sucks that they got Shohei for $1 million a year and you just get deferred payments, so they don't have to pay him.
Yeah.
But I mean, to have that guy come in and him not be a cancer and just be a good dude, like he just looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah.
He's in the box, he's swinging. All the pressure in the entire world is on him to produce.
Yeah.
And he just still is just a smiling little happy dude, and he's got the weight of like a whole country.
Yeah.
Like Japan is like he is like it.
Oh yeah.
And he's got that and the Dodger money and all the Dodgers hate on him and all the Dodger love. Like he's just sitting like in this vortex of everything spinning around him.
Yeah.
So in a way, I do respect. Like that's not easy to do, and he's met the expectations of the contract, of the team, and everything. Like not many pros, like for instance, like Kevin Durant came here, didn't meet the expectation at all.
Yeah.
And then acted like it was our fault for having an expectation.
I've heard now.
Right?
He's bitter. Yeah.
And then he's on Netflix, and like this guy eats up nothing, and he can even get in trouble for gambling.
Yeah.
And nobody cares.
Right.
That's how big this guy is, and how much is riding on him. There's a lot riding on him, and he just runs right through it. So for Shohei, I didn't like the Dodgers, but I do respect what he's doing. Like it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But not all said, I hope they lose to the Mariners in 7, and it just hurts.
Yeah. This is a good time of year. I mean, you got all the 4 sports going. You got basketball and hockey starting. We're in the middle of the football season. You got playoffs. So like this time of year in March with March Madness are my favorite times of year for sports,
Yeah. It's cool.
So got a question for you.
What do you got?
Got a couple.
Oh.
You could go back and give your 20-year-old selves piece of advice. One piece of advice, what would it be? We're almost 50. You go back 30 years, give your 20-year-old self or 20-something-year-old self some advice. What would it be?
Slow down.
Slow down? Yeah.
Probably slow down.
Yeah.
That would be my first one, and then my next one would be just probably buy more houses.
But yeah.
I hate to say it because 20 years ago it was a hell of a lot easier to buy another house,
right?
Like $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah.
I should have asked my dad. Should have asked my dad for a loan, and I should have bought 3 more houses,
especially during 08, 09.
And so during that time there was that's just honesty. Another part of it, if you would have asked me what I would tell 16-year-old me, would be not to quit basketball.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed basketball, and I had some adversity in that, and I had an opportunity to play high school basketball, and I would go back to that point.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason I ref. Because I have a personal goal that I can't be on the varsity basketball court as a player, but I can as a ref.
Got to burn that flame still, right?
I'm going back to redo that mistake.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ref a varsity basketball game. I can't play in a varsity basketball game anymore, obviously, but I can ref one.
There you go.
So that's a mistake that I wish I would have.
All right.
I would have at least tried more.
Good stuff. What is one misconception about the housing market in Arizona right now?
That it's not affordable. It is affordable.
Yeah.
And when I say that to a specific class of person. Obviously, this is probably somebody that's a professional. They've probably got maybe more than an entry-level job. But if 2 people are married or partnering and they make $60,000 or more a year, they can afford to buy a house in this market. And people are acting like it's totally unaffordable. That's just not true. They're just choosing the cheaper rent over the long-term security and the investment of a house.
Yeah.
You're not going to find too many people that can get wealthy in America without owning a home. Like some of you can if you own a business and you do that, but there's a lot of misconceptions that I would say 90% of the average people that have wealth, it starts with
Comes
the home.
from a home, right?
It starts with
Equity.
the home.
Yeah.
It starts with the real estate, and
Yeah.
then it goes from there.
And then it rolls
Yeah,
and it keeps building and building and building. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that, you know, if you could get into a house and your payment is like, let's just say $3,000, seems like a lot of money. But if you add it together, two people making 60, 75,000 each, they're starting out in their life together, or they're early on, that's 150,000 a year.
Yeah.
I mean, when I started, it was way easier to buy a house, but me and Rebecca together made like 40,000, and we're able to buy a house.
Yeah.
So the affordability is the same if you take it into a percentage of your gross income.
Yeah, rates have softened up, so that helps.
And so it is affordable. The problem is that people don't want to give up their coffees. They don't want to give up their 3 trips a year to Hawaii. They don't want to give up their $50,000 truck that they bought instead of a house. So there's some mistakes that people are making that are stopping them from buying a house. And in the past, those mistakes didn't stop you.
Mhm.
You had to buy the house first, and then you took the vacation, and then you got the nice truck, and you bought the house first. Now they're going to the truck first, the vacations first, the
house last.
The house is last, and they're wondering, why can't I buy one?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't prioritize it. So it can happen.
Get in the game.
It's just you gotta make a plan to get in the game.
Get in the game, yeah.
And
even if it's not the perfect, you're not going to find the perfect house or location, but just get in the game and then build from there. You know?
Yeah, but if you look at the numbers of what people are making, they can't afford it. They're choosing not to.
Mhm.
The average payment for the average married couple in the East Valley the payment is less than 30% of your income. Your housing debt to income ratio will be under 30% if you're making the average household income in these areas. So it is affordable. It's just people aren't pulling the trigger.
Yeah. All right.
And that may be a mistake because I think most wealth is built around real estate.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's a fact, little known fact, or maybe it's a well known fact. I don't know, but
yeah, it's the easiest way that I know to become quote unquote a millionaire.
Yeah.
You can't. It's hard to save it.
Well, then you can get your equity and you sell it and then use it towards the next house and just appreciate and grow, or keep it as a rental. But it is.
I love the people that tell me housing is too volatile or whatever. But then where's your money? I'm in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Shitcoin.
Yeah, I'm in crypto, and then they're telling us that the housing market is bad. I'm like, okay, well, where's your crypto coin?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Yeah.
Where you can't even get it. You got to have a house. And I know some people that own crypto, and they made some great investments a long time ago.
Yeah.
But they didn't buy houses. And so now they got to get into the house.
The housing game, yeah.
And now they're diversifying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I think that the housing market is the most necessity. Like, you need a
got
house.
a place to live. You got to have a place to live. Yeah, that's what my dad would always say. Yeah, got to have a place to live. Okay, favorite pub crawl memory. Do you have one?
Yeah.
People ask me this question all the time. It stumps me because I have so many.
I always like it when you are at one of the stops, and then someone you haven't seen in a while walks in the door, and like you have that immediate rush of, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long, and then it's just like this, this grin that you get, like when I've seen like Chad Moody and his family before, or last time when my son and my daughter walked in, and like they, when you finally get there, when I saw EJ and Justin came, you get to bring somebody that you have a relationship with somewhere else, and you get to share your other friends with that, and you're like, I have a bunch of cool friends, and when they all get together, that's probably like my favorite part. And then another one was when Alec Thomas hit that home run to tie the Phillies.
Oh yeah.
We were all over Creo
2 or 3 years ago.
We're Creo, and we're watching the comeback, and then we're like, oh my god, and it was just like we had to go back the next day and watch it again. That was pretty cool. But what about you? Is there one that sticks out for you?
I don't have one in particular. I have probably several, but I mean, I remember being at the Irish bar, and there was a false alarm on the sprinklers. It didn't go off. The alarm was going off, and
Oh wow.
Eric Miller used to be on the team, and he got on the bar and took his shirt off, and he's waving it to get everybody out of there. So that's one.
Well, that's a good one. He
but
waved his shirt.
He just had his shirt off, waving it, and God, there's so many though. Somebody, I think Ryan, got on the stage one time with his cowbell and was doing the cowbell. What else? God, there's so many. You know,
I like
so many good times. Just 11 years.
I like the one where they pulled out we're doing the beer bongs.
The beer bongs when they lifted me up at the country bar, but the beer bongs were fun. Yeah, I don't think those are allowed anymore, but those were fun. Yeah, those were fun.
Those were fun.
Those were fun. It's always a good time. Yeah, but seeing all the people having a good time and the sea of pink shirts, and I don't know, it's pretty cool what it's turned into.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those events where you need to experience it once.
Yeah.
And it's better when it's almost like not expected. It's like, because you just kind of like start moving.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, oh, let's just go here. Let's go there. And then you run into all these other people that you haven't seen in forever.
Yeah.
And it just makes it a really fun day. And then, if you want to day drink, you can be home. You can be home and sleep it off. And you could be home and we'll back up.
Yeah.
Back to normal by 9 p.m. at night.
That's beautiful. Beautiful thing about it,
And be ready for Sunday Cardinals.
Home before it gets dark, and you're up Sunday, and you don't feel so bad. Watch football. Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody needs to just drink off that hangover, you can come to the Cardinals tailgate. That'll start for the Green Bay Packers game at. I have to be there at 9 a.m.
Ooh, yeah, that's
So
right.
the day afterwards, I'll be right out there doing the full
back at it.
The full C-Town tailgate. So if anybody has Packers tickets and they're going to be looking for a tailgate, we'll be out there. Come look for us. And
always lots of Packers fans.
We're right in the Great Lawn.
Cheeseheads.
Yeah, of all the fans though that come, the Packers they're one of my favorites.
Yeah.
They're always nice. They always come with those like that Midwestern friendly vibe, and
for sure.
They bring cheese, they bring Jello shots, they bring brats. The tailgate will be awesome.
Yeah.
The weather is going to be amazing.
Weather's going to be great this week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
to it.
For
the pub crawl, the Cardinals game.
Yeah, and Darina gave me a
game.
Cardinals, a little Cardinal charm. So it says the Cardinals will lead the way back to the light or something she gave me. So I was like, I got my good luck Cardinals charm.
There you go.
We're going to win.
We play well against the Packers at home. I've been to a couple games and we've beat them. We're good against the Packers. We got their number, so hopefully we get them Sunday.
If the Aaron Rodgers was playing on the Packers, there's no way they would win.
No chance.
He could not win here.
No, we own them here. Yeah.
Jordan Love, no love this week.
No love, Jordan Love.
No love in the club, Jordan.
Oh man.
This is going to be a good one, Dar. It's going to be a good weekend. It's shaping out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Looking forward to it, man.
People.
Yeah, we got the shirts.
We got the pub crawl ready.
Yeah, let's go.
We got
tomorrow.
We're going to be out there in Chandler. So if anybody's looking for tickets, come downtown today. We're going to be here till when, Dar?
5 o'clock today.
5 o'clock. We'll have somebody here at the office. You can come in. You can buy online, pick up the shirt today.
Yeah.
Pick them up tomorrow if you want to wait and wake up in the morning and you're just like sitting around doing nothing and you want to come down and have a couple drinks or just see some people that you haven't seen in a while or meet some new friends. Come downtown Chandler tomorrow at
noon
at the Uncommon. Safe second base pub crawl, man. Appreciate y'all.
Bye-bye. Thank you, guys. See you later. Bye.
Have a good one, guys.